black and the white shorts. 9 wins and 1 draw from 38 contests, 7 inside the distance. Will you welcome please from Nottingham, Chris Richards. His opponent in the blue corner with those lilac shorts, 16 wins and 1 draw from 22 contests, 9 inside the distance from Tipton, Andy Flute. At the weigh-in today, Richard scaled 11.11 and Flute 11 stone 13 pounds. Your referee for the contest, Paul Thomas, and your timekeeper, Roy Bicknell. Ladies and gentlemen, 6 3-minute round.
Paul Thomas of Derby doing the honours. Flute, a couple of inches taller. Richards, strong, squat, stocky. Good puncher, only won 9 fights of his 38, but 7 of them by the short route. Flute's got to look out for himself.
For the first round,
Flute in the lilac trunks, and Richards in the black with the white trim. 6 rounds.
Yeah, again, we use that overused phrase, but you know, Andy Flute has served some cold over the years, but when he does perform, he performs well. Trained by his dad, who looks almost as young as he does. But a half-decent performer, good basic boxing skills, and you know, a reasonably decent puncher too. Out of his 16 wins, he's had 9 KOs.
Well, when he fought Neville Brown for the British title, he was stopped on cuts in 7 rounds, but was really giving a terrific account of himself up to that point. And it was something of a big setback for him when he got outpointed by Carlos Christie, and the manner in which he was outpointed was so disappointing as well. He just didn't seem to have any answer to Christie at all. So, see a little legend hard and fast on the back of his trunks. That's what he needs to be tonight. And if you spot the little red, white and blue logo on the right leg, that's the logo of the Professional Boxers Association, which I'm delighted to say continues to grow in leaps and bounds, quite right too.
Good work from Flute. He's very
assertive. It's a decent, positive start, isn't it?
Absolutely, he's very sharp. And I watched Richards over the years. He's turned from being a really strong, you know, promoter's dream, always ready, always in good condition, to slowly starting to lose his punch resistance. And if Flute hits him right, you can be sure he'll go. And it's a bit of trouble here already. Flute banging that right hand, and just a picture perfect out of the textbook right hand, turning the shoulder right over and swiveling the body over with that, really putting everything behind that right hand, hoping that it will nail Richards. Using the jab wire too, completely dominating this opening round.
A couple of decent right hands from Flute. Both landed.
Richards come back himself there, Dave, with just a couple of single punches, but you see what Flute's doing here. He's trying to draw Richards' lead there, catch him with counter punches. Just stalking him. Oh, good right hand, left hook. That's good stuff. Flute's cut. Across the right eye.
Right on the bell got cut. Well, he's got his Uncle Colin and his dad Alan in the corner. He once actually fought on the same bill as his dad. I don't think that's ever happened before. Got to confess, I do not know how that happened. Blood just seemed to appear. Maybe we can get some indication of how that might have
I think he hit him with the heel of his hand, Richards. Seemed like he hit him with the heel of the hand. But Flute dominated this round, and we see some of this good work.
Whoops.
We will see some of
it wasn't that fast. Faster than the human eye could see. But
Yeah, completely dominated the round, and it looked like he was on a few occasions there, really stunned him with that overarm right, and then that blood appeared out of nowhere. So they've stemmed the flow.
Seconds out. Round 2.
Now Flute has got to keep his composure now. Didn't look too bad a cut, but it was on the corner of the eye, and that can be an awkward place.
Oh, good left hook from Chris Richards. The strong, powerful shoulders of his. Good left hook and right hand from him again. So Flute's got to be careful.
And that cut would have proved all the encouragement Richards needs. And Flute's got to keep cool.
You can be sure the blood will appear pretty soon. That was a pretty decent left hook from Chris Richards. That jab of Andy Flute is beautiful when he gets it going.
And now Richards appears to be cut on his own shaven skull. It's all happening in there. And there, you just got to there, you can see the blood quite clearly.
Got to be careful, Flute, when Richards gets up close, because he's really, you can see he's got a fabulous physique, great pair of shoulders, and he does well when he gets up close like that. That left hook of his is a solid, heavy punch.
He's got puncher shoulders, isn't he?
He certainly has got tremendous shoulders. Looks like he's lifted weights all his life, and I know he hasn't naturally like that. The blood is pouring out of Richards' head. It's the most unusual thing I've seen for some time.
Well, I didn't see the cut on Flute's right eye happen. I didn't see the cut on Manners on Richards' head happen.
Yeah, maybe these gloves have got extra thick seams, because that can often happen, can cause abrasions and cuts.
And that cut on is on the back of his head.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
Oh, right hand right on top of the head again. Richards took that one right on his head. You can be pleased about that.
Body shot.
You know, Flute really punching with authority here.
And I'm not sure whether Paul Thomas is going to have a look at that cut in a minute, because it looks really bad on the back of Richards' head.
Well, it's not dangerous, so.
Well, I know it's it's not incapacitating, but he's losing a fair amount of blood out of that cut. It's a gash about 3/4 of an inch long, and it really is pumping blood out.
Yeah. Oh. These guys are really going for it here. They're punching with real authority. Both of them are trying to cleave each other with those left hooks and right hand. Good, exciting round.
Well now. Well, we've been checking our slow motion tapes, trying to figure out how the cut on the back of Chris Richards' head was caused. We can't spot it anywhere. It's one of those things, I guess. Barrage, you got any thoughts on how it might have happened?
I know they've worked up close, and you see the blood coming. It's just a slice across the scalp there. It doesn't seem to be too heavy, but it's just a clear cut. See, as I say, a slice, and it will cause a lot of blood.
Now,
we think,
is this it?
Yeah, we think maybe we've got something there. That's the glove. Again, it seems to be the heel of the glove of Andy Flute that sort of rubbed across the back of Chris Richards' head.
That's how it could have happened. Round 3. Real war.
Come on, son, sit there. Let's hit the teamwork. Don't like them, Flute.
Flute's corner have done a pretty good job on that right eye that was cut in round 1. Holding up pretty well so far.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Andy Flute, he's trying to knock this kid out, and he's trading a little bit much from him. He's given Richards of nailing him. He should be trying to use his long reach and his boxing ability a little bit more, because, you know, Richards, as we said, out of his 9 wins, 7 of them have come by way of knockout, so he can certainly hit, and he's not a guy to get caught up with in the early rounds anyway. But, you know, I'm sure Andy Flute wants to win in impressive style here. This is local for him, so he's really teeing off on Chris Richards here, trying to get the job done early.
And he's making a determined go of it. Got Richards pinned against the rope. Wasn't throwing too many punches. That's better when he stands off.
Yeah, he's better when he puts distance between him and Richards. He's got the height and the reach, and he's got better boxing skills. And he can get leverage on his punches when he keeps out. And, you know, Richards has cut really badly on the left eye.
That's right.
Flowing everywhere. God, this is horrendous.
Yeah, that's a bad cut. Richards in real trouble now. We're in round 3.
Yeah, he's cut above the eye too. The blood's running into the eyes. That's a dreadful looking cut for him. And Andy Flute, I'm really impressed with him. He's really banging hard here.
Yeah, this is much better by Flute.
Yeah, he's fighting in a bit of a kamikaze style, but he's doing tremendous work and really cutting Chris Richards to pieces here. Literally cutting him to pieces.
Well, the cut on the back of the head's opened up again. Cut on the left eye as well. Not Chris Richards' night so far. By contrast, the cut on Flute's right eye stood pretty well. He does look good when he jabs. Got a good jab.
Yeah, when he boxes from a distance, he looks really sharp. And it looks like Flute's cutting his left ear as well. Count Dracula, eat your heart out.
Not for the faint-hearted, this one.
Big round for Flute.
Now, Wally Swift is going to have to work overtime to stem that cut on the left eye. Looks bad, right above us. There it is, that's a nasty cut.
It's about 1.5 inches long, and they'll be putting the adrenaline in there. Just to see some of the good action here in the round. And Andy Flute really whacking away there to the body.
How the cut was caused, clash of heads.
And there was a lot of work on the inside. There's a beautiful right uppercut there. Could have hit the left eyebrow. But Wally Swift has it all to do here in the corner to stem that blow, stem the flow of blood, and to try to inspire his fighter, because he took a shellacking in that 3rd round as well.
10 seconds. Seconds out. Round 4.
4th round, schedule 6. Andy Flute in the lilac trunks. Chris Richards in the black. It's all go, tell you. Flute in front.
And this is exactly where Andy Flute doesn't need to be up close like that. He's got to get distance between him and Richards. And not hang his chin out.
Flute fighting with a great deal more confidence and purpose than we've seen in his last 2 outings.
Yeah, he's got something to prove here tonight. He needs to get himself back into the rankings and to be thought of as a serious contender again. And he wants to do it, and he wants to win in style in front of his home fans.
That's better. Jump to head, hook to body.
They can't write this guy Richards off. He's still very dangerous. Whilst Flute is well up here, he's always in the firing line. He's decided to fight that way, and there is the chance that he can be nailed himself.
I'm amazed we haven't had a new cut open up in this round yet. These are some heavy shots that Flute is firing off.
Yeah, he's really putting authority behind these punches. He's really digging his heels in, and he's decided he wants to take this guy out of it.
The cut on Richard's left eye has opened up again in the closing seconds of this round 4. The cut on the back of the head is bleeding again too. And Richards, not surprisingly, looking just a touch sorry for himself as this 4th round draws to its conclusion. We're in the last 30. So far, Flute is just proving, like the legend on the back of his trunk says, too hard, too fast for Chris Richards. He was really careful with the head. Paul Thomas has been pretty lenient so far. Nasty cut. Both nasty cuts. Well, Wally Swift, as you said, Baron, really does have his work cut out. He's got to stop the bleeding. He's got to encourage his man. And as Richards really is getting a bit of a job done on him so far.
Yeah, Richards landed his fair share of punches in that round. He's fighting, so making some of these rounds close, and he is still dangerous himself. You know, when he gets up close like that, Andy Flute, he's got to be careful, because Richards that's where he does his best work. But look at the state of that cut. That's an inch long, that cut, and it's just gaping wide open.
Round 5.
So the penultimate round, schedule 6, remember, here at Worcester, brand new Pro Box venue. Good card so far. Together by Frank Turner of London. And Richards realising that he is behind, got nothing to lose, throw caution to the winds, go for it. Good right from Flute. Forces Richards to cover up. Richards trying to draw the jab and then move in, but not really successful in that tactic.
Yeah, as I say, Flute far better when he uses his jab. He's not using his jab so often. He's trying to hit him with the right hand, and Richards got those hands up high, and he's protecting his chin. So Flute should get back on that long jab of his and just pierce him open. You know, whip in the uppercuts, whip in the right hands, and he should work in his body too, because Richards is wide open to the body.
And a lot of the sting has gone out of this contest now. They set off at a cracking pace. It's hardly surprising they couldn't maintain it.
Yeah, absolutely. They've really put the effort in. So they're taking a breather in this round. It's not exactly a breather. They're still punching hard.
Richards tried a right uppercut that so very nearly came off. Flute smothered it just at the last moment. And
good left hook.
yeah, Richards sort of edging back
Flute
into this fight, but not really doing enough for me.
No, he's not.
And Flute looks really a class above when he does keep it at a distance. He's getting in, drawn in a little close a little bit too often, but hard to fault this performance. It's been pretty good.
Yeah, you know, he doesn't have to make it a hard fight. He could make it easier by using his jab, using his boxing skills, but he's trying to make it too physical. but he's still well on top. And I haven't given Chris Richards a round yet. I've given him a share of one, but he hasn't won a round.
Quite obvious, both boys are really pretty tired now. Flute, all he has to do is keep out of trouble for the last 3 minutes. He's got this in the bag.
Yeah, the best points that Flute's thrown throughout this fight, it seems to be in his right hand, and you can see an example of that there. Snaps Richards' head back, but always seems to be hitting him around the top of the head. Hasn't hit him on the chin. It's the same punch from a different angle here. Again, we see that. You know, and he's a short guy. He's punching down on him. We should try and bring in the uppercuts, use the jab, and work the body more often. But all in all, a good performance by Andy Flute. All he's got to do is to stay out of harm's way in this round. He's got this one in the bag.
For the 6th and final round.
Word of congratulations to Wally Swift for keeping Chris Richards in this fight. It all really did seem lost in the early stages when he was badly cut. Wally Swift done a terrific job to keep that cut closed. 6th and final round. Richards really has an awful lot of work to do if he's to salvage anything from this contest. Way behind on points. Hardly won a round. Got to go for the big finish now. And he's capable of doing it as well.
Good right hand from Richard. Tried the big looping right hand around the side. Tried it again there, but it was a jab. He got him out of trouble.
And Richards realizing he has to go for the big finish, but he's very tired now. The swings are getting very labored, very ponderous.
Yeah, he's dejected. He's blowing a bit. We've seen it all so many times before. I'm sure it must be a drag from him at this stage. He knows he's well behind, and he's trying to summon up something to try and turn the fight around for him.
Good short left from Flute, bringing Richards up short as he tried to come in again. Well, Richards has given it a superb go, but really not quite enough.
Yeah, I don't think he's got anything left, Dave. He's been taking a beat to fight. He hasn't got enough left to raise his game, and that's what he needs to do to hope to catch Flute. Flute's being cute and cagey now. He's just keeping on his bike, keeping out of harm's way. This guy's got a lot of power. Chris Richards, he can't be more than 5'5", 5'6".
And Flute finishing pretty strongly now.
Break! Coming out, no shots.
And Richards almost stumbles as he tries to come forward. And a grandstand finish this, primarily from Flute.
Let go, no shots.
Oh, after two pretty disappointing efforts on Pro Box, Flute really coming good. Really has been a case of third time lucky for him. An impressive performance. He's won this by a mile.
Yeah. For what it's worth, I give it to Flute by 60, 57 and a half. He's won it by a long shot.
Well, that scoring of Barry's translates to 5 rounds Flute, 1 round
And
even.
in a contest where both boxers worked so hard, your appreciation for Chris Richards and Andy Flute. A great contest.
We'll get the score right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee Paul Thomas calls the contest 58 to Chris Richards, 59.5 to Andy Flute.
Well, just a round and a half in it at the end, but that was enough for Flute to win. Football ground in Manchester.